Hey guys, what's up? Abomination9 here. We're back playing some more Yu-Gi-Oh Duel Links. And we left off, we were opening up the latest pack. I always forget their names. Electric Overload, which we're going back in again. I think I can get 15 this time around. Rather than the regular 10. We're just going straight in there. We're still going for those freaking Ice Barrier cards. I really want an Ice Barrier deck. You just single Karibo, so nothing special. Mecha Phantom Beast Arrows Queen, which I guess I'll read this. You can banish one Mecha Phantom Beast monster from your graveyard except Mecha Phantom Beast Arrows Queen. Special, I guess it's like you're supposed to like penguin, but I don't know how to like twist that word to make it sound like penguin. Arrowsgwin, I guess. Drop the S, Arrowgwin. So yeah. Except Mecha Phantom Beast Arrowgwin, special summon one Mecha Phantom Beast token, which is a 0/0. This card's level is increased by the total level of all Mecha Phantom Beast tokens you control. While you control a token, this card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. And there's a gloss behind this. Dotengu. So I think I've read this one before, but I don't remember what it does. So it's an extremely subpar card, but if this card is in your possession, if this card in your possession is sent to your graveyard by an opponent's card effect, you can target one card your opponent controls, return it to the hand. So super situational. I'll probably said that last time as well. And Fabled Lurie, subpar, though I guess it is only a level 1. When this card is discarded to the graveyard, special summon it. When it's discarded, so if you throw it away to the graveyard, you can special summon it onto the field, which I guess has its perks. I guess toss it, and then special summon it, and then tribute summon it for something else. Oh, also there in the background, it looks like you can buy 10 packs and one super rare for, I think, $6 it said. Duck Fighter. This is a slightly below average power creep. If this card is in your graveyard, hand or graveyard, you contribute tokens whose level equal 3 or more. Special summon this card. You can only use this the effect of Duck Fighter once per turn. So, turnabout. If there is a base-up monster on the field whose current level is different from its original level, change all monsters on the field to face-down defense position. Okay, I guess. There's a lot of cards that do change levels, including the Penguin plane that we just got, but I don't know how this would help. I guess it would help if you can still change your cards back to defense position, or if you use it on your enemy's turn, well then, obviously, you could negate an entire attack. Ooh, cool. The Calculators is a good card. The attack of this card is the combined levels of all face-up monsters you control, times 300. Which is pretty good, because if you have a level 4 out, then this is at least, what, 12? But you would most likely put the calculator out with something that has a decent level, if not 2 cards out already, and then have it have double. Like, if you just put out 2 4s, then you'd end up having, what, 24? So good card. I would like 2 more of those, please. I didn't realize it was only a rare. Rebound, which I've apparently gotten before. When your opponent activates a spell card, trap card, or a monster effect that returns a card / cards from the field to the hand, negate that effect, and if you do, send one card from your opponent's hand at random, or from their side of the field to the graveyard. When this card is destroyed by your opponent's card effect and sent to the graveyard, draw 1 card. Air Armor Ninja, 14/14, so subpar, and its ability just drops something's level so it can combine with Turnabout. And Miss Valley Executor. So, average-ish attack, I would say almost subpar for 1 summon. When this card is normal summon, return all face-up spells and trap cards on the field to their owner's hand, but that is the good thing about it, getting rid of all spells and traps. Ooh, we have a yellow tint to this one. Argenix Crusher. Subpar. When this card is normal summon, you can add 1 level 4 Argenix monster from your deck to your hand, so that's pretty good. A Guarded Treasure. Activate this card by discarding 5 cards, draw 2 cards. While this card is on the field, draw 2 cards instead of 1 for your normal draw during your draw phase. So it's good if you have a deck that that you're supposed to be discarding cards, like those bugs that give you 1,000 health, or that imp that we got earlier. Cool, another calculator. I appreciate that for our future machine deck. Magic Triangle, the Ice Barrier. Cool, I have 3 of these now. Also, what is the fusion monster in this deck that we're about to be getting? So if you don't remember, reveal 3 Ice Barrier monsters with different names in your hand. To select 1 card your opponent controls, destroy the opponent's card, and special summon 1 Ice Barrier monster from your hand. So if you have 3 Ice Barrier monsters and this card, so you can start off the match being able to use this. You slap this down, destroy a monster they have, and then summon something. Special summon something. So it's pretty much a free summon. And then you can summon another Ice Barrier monster card on top of that. Leeching the Light. Select one face-up light monster your opponent controls. All face-up attack position monsters you control gain attack equal to the attack of the selected monster until the end of phase. And, oh, of course, the XYZ stuff. YZ Tank Dragon. Combination of Y Dragon and Z Middle Tank. Must first be self-summoned by banishing the above cards, but you don't have to use Poly. Cannot be special summoned from the graveyard. You can discard 1 card, then target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, destroy that target. What? Is that a joke? Discard 1 card, then target one face-down monster your opponent controls and destroy. I was about to say, that's pretty broken. It would have been pretty broken if it was any monster. A Tadpole, so did I already have 3 Tadpoles? I don't know. Calming Magic. This card can only be activated at the start of the main phase 1. During the main phases and battle phases of this turn, neither player can summon monsters. And another calculator, cool. So I might not even get any Ice Barrier cards because I put them in a deck recently, and this game tries to figure out what you're trying to obtain and refuses to give it to you, which is very scummy, but there's not much you can do about that. So it might actually see that I want that I want Ice Barrier cards, so it probably won't give me any now. So Fushing Authority, Raigeki Bottle. Each time, isn't this one good? Each time a monster you control declares an attack, place 1 Thunder counter on this card. You can send this card with 4 or more Thunder counters to the graveyard, destroy all monsters your opponent controls, which is good. And okay, cool. Never mind. I was just giving that big speech about Ice Barrier, and it gave me one. Strategist of. See, I don't know. I was thinking about this the other day. Whenever I did end up get this card, that I said strategist, but strategist is also a way to pronounce that. So I don't know, like, how many people say strategist, how many people say strategist. Because I'm saying strategist, and I think that might be the word I'd go with, but I would also say strategist too. It just depends on, I guess, my mood, possibly, but whatever. Strategist of the Ice Barrier. Average power creep, but 16 is good. You don't want to really put a card in your deck that's below that, in my opinion. Once per turn, you can send 1 Ice Barrier monster from your hand to the graveyard to draw 1 card, which there's a card that you can special summon Ice Barrier cards from your graveyard at the end of your turn. So if you have the Strategist out and that card, you can combine them together. He throws a card away, you draw a card, then at the end of your turn, your other guy gets that card you threw away and puts it on the field, which, if you threw away a actual, like, 2-cost card, you could special summon that 2 cost onto the field. So, really good combo stuff we can get going there. Appreciate another one of those. Dimension Explosion. Return 1 face-up fusion monster you control to the extra deck. Both players select up to 2 other monsters that are removed from play and special summon them. Miss Condor. You can special summon this card from your hand by returning 1 face-up Miss Valley monster you control to the hand. If you do, this card attack becomes 1700. And Lineage of Destruction. Activate only during a turn in which you destroy a defensive position monster your opponent controls. Select a 1 level 8 monster you control during this turn. The selected monster can attack twice. So, meh. Oh, triple Caribs this time. Air Armor Ninja ran with Fusion, so that's good. So, of course, 14-14, Subpar, Tadpole, whatever. Des Frog, so I have 3 Des Frogs now, though. Or I guess D3S Frogs. I don't know. This card's kind of I think. Very situational, and it's hard to combo because you need 3 Death Frogs to summon it, and you can only have 3 Death Frogs in a deck. Altitude Knight. Once per turn, if another monster on the field returns to the hand or deck, send one wind monster from your deck to the graveyard. Royal Knight of Ice Barrier. Thank you. There's another one to our collection. When this card is tribute summoned, summon 1 Ice Coffin token, which is a 1,000 in attack position to opponent's side of the field. This token cannot be tributed for a tribute summon. So you just put a cruddy card on their field that they can't really do much with other than attack for 1,000. Another Izanami. This card cannot be special summoned. This card returns to its owner's hand during the end phase of the... Yeah, because it's a spirit. When this card is normal summon or flip face up, you can discard 1 card to add 1 spirit monster from graveyard to your hand. Oh, that's it? Well, we got... where are they at? Aren't they rares? I could have sworn that... Oh, he's up here. We got the Strategist... A strategist, and we got the... Oh, I did not mean to click on that. Roll that back. And we got the Royal Knight of the Ice Barrier, which is apparently only a normal, but that's fine. He's a pretty good card. And he looks cool. Like, he looks really cool. I mean, he's only 2,000, but at least he's flat 2,000 on both sides, both ends. Usually you'll have something that has high attack, but no defense, so being 2 across the board is good. So I guess that's nice that we got a few more to add to the collection. But here comes another 5. But yeah, 10 packs plus super rare for $6. Tadpole. Genix Ally Changer, which is pretty good because he has really high defense. Once per turn, you can select 1 face-up monster on the field and declare 1 attribute. Selected monster's attribute becomes the declared attribute until the end phase. And a Blue Dragon Ninja, which is a good card too. It's a 1 cost water 2112. Defense is horrible, but the attack's okay. Once per turn, during either player's turn, you can discard 1 ninja monster and 1 ninjutsu art card to target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. This turn, that monster's effects are negated. Also, that monster cannot attack. I'm assuming you can do that during your opponent's turn as well. Oh, Psychedelic. My Face. Death Frog, Treasure Map, and Luminous Spark, which is pretty good. Increase the attack of all light monsters by 500 points, and decrease their defense by 400. So, the field that boosts lights by 500 attack. White Ninja, this is new apparently. So, literally average attack. Target 1 defensive monster on the field, destroy that target. Though, you would have to put him in defensive position, which is only 800, which isn't good. Winged Tortoise, I don't really like him, but I do have him in a deck right now. When I face up Fish, Sea Serpent, or Aqua type monster you control is banished, you can special summon this card from your hand or graveyard. The banished monsters must be Fish, Sea Serpent, or Aqua type even after being banished, which there's a Sea Serpent, which I forgot its name, but it's able to attack your opponent's life points directly, and if it does so, it banishes itself until the next turn. So, combine that with Winged Tortoise, which, even if Winged Tortoise gets killed, as long as you have that card, it can't be killed because it's banishing itself every time it attacks. And Winged Tortoise can just come right out of the graveyard, back onto the field every single time, or from your hand. And another Blue Dragon Ninja, cool. Can I get a few more Ice Barrier guys, please? Chain Ignition is a hollow behind this. Once per turn, if a monster your opponent controls is destroyed by your opponent's card effects, you can target 1 card in the field, destroy the target. Flame Armor Ninja, this is a above average 1 cost. I might actually use this. When this card is summoned, you can target 1 ninja monster you control, increase its level by 1. Meh. And Machine Assembly Line, which is actually really good for the machines. All machine type monsters on the field gain 200 attack each time a face-up monster type. Each time a face-up machine type monster on the field is destroyed by battle or card effect, place 2 chunk counters on this card. You can send this card to the graveyard, then target 1 machine type monster in your graveyard whose level is less than or equal to the number of junk counters that were on this card, special on that target. So it's an amazing card for machines. Wanting me some Ice Berries, Duck Fighter, Senior Silver Ninja, that's a great card, and a hollow Numen Arat Tetsuru, which I'm not going to read it because it's a garbage card, and great, we didn't get any more Ice Barriers. I need 2 more strategists. 1 more of the Samurai Ice Barrier guys, 1 more of the Ice Barrier girls that Mai drops the special Mai right now. I don't know about the other guys. Can I actually do this and... No, I can't. So if these are all 2, so I have one of these guys, so I need one more. And this is a good one that I was talking about where... yeah, at the end of the turn you can select one Ice Spirit monster in your graveyard, except him, and special summon it. So I need one more of him. I have 3 of those. I need one more of these guys. I don't know the strategist is, but I need 2 more of him. Which here he is. I need 2 more of those. Is there any more else? Anyone else? I don't know. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Unfortunately we did not get too many more. Honestly I just need 3 more of those strategists and we'll be okay. But yeah, thanks for watching. Tune into the next episode. Like, subscribe, comment, what to do. See ya.